All right, so this is our first video. Me and my son are going to be doing this figure fed. We're going to use the Mattel and whatever wrestling or action figures we can get our hands on for our fed. He's got a bunch of wrestlers and some other figures he wants to use. So over on our Instagram, PW Juice, you can check out the pictures that we have of some of the figures we own. It doesn't include everything we own, but we've been working on this for a little bit. We've been talking about doing this for over a year, and finally got around to printing out the logo we came up with. So this is our logo for Fearless Wrestling League. We got a couple show names over here. We've got the Pain Game and Making Legends, and we're just going to use the basic ring by Mattel. Eventually we might upgrade to a bigger one. I've made this large backdrop here that's all brick. So yeah, I made that tonight. You can see the process over on our Instagram, like I said. This is the start of our entrance set. It's pretty good. We also have those wood pallets. We got some more I'm picking up tomorrow. The flooring's going to be all black. I think I'm going to paint this. I need to make a curtain for that. And we're going to put a big giant screen above it. I'm going to make it out of cardboard and stuff. And I think it'll be pretty cool. It's going to have our logo on it. But yeah, and then I got to figure out where I'm going to pepper all these logos and stuff around here. All of the show ones I want to be reversible, or at least be easily taken down so I can put them up and pull them down based on the show that it is. We've got the full name logos here. We've got small ones too. We were originally going to have a crowd, so I made small ones so that people could have signs and things like that. But I don't think we're going to have a crowd now, so a lot of the smaller logos are probably going to go into the box to be used later. But yeah, so this is our entrance set. You can see when you put a figure up there, we actually have, I think, a pretty good scale. Maybe, you know, some way that guys can get up on top and jump off or something might be kind of cool. We've got plenty of space around the ring if we want to put things like a table or announcer's table or what have you. Because again, this is a pretty good amount of space. We made the backdrop to fit based on the table in my son's room. He's got like a little coffee table that we're going to try and do everything on. So yeah, it works out really well, I think. It's mostly done. So yeah, and all in all, I think the whole project between the getting that stuff printed at Office Max, the dollar store science boards, I got 3 of those, which they're $1.25 because the dollar store is no longer $1. And then each of those is like $1.25. I mean, we're probably in on this. Printing out everything was like $28. So, you know, we're under $50 for this whole thing. So, it's pretty cool so far. It's going to work perfect for everything we want. I've seen a lot of people's picture feds that are all about, like they have a really cool entrance set, like they'll have the new Dynamite entrance set, but then there's nothing in the background. It's like their bedroom, maybe a piece of just blank cardboard that's not even painted or anything. And, you know, while, again, I appreciate everything everyone does, and everyone does some really cool stuff, and it's probably going to be better than ours, I just didn't like that look, so I wanted to do the brick look. So, looking forward to being part of the community, and, you know, we look up to guys like Wrestling Stage Creator, No Limits Wrestling, Wrestling Hero Figs, who doesn't really do a lot of matches, but he does a lot of really cool setups. So yeah, we like all that stuff. We're into all of that. Some of the other feds I will watch. I usually watch them to get ideas and things like that. But my son doesn't get as into the other ones. He likes them when they have like the full-on crowd behind it, or just in general something in the background, at least painted or whatever. For some reason, when it's not like that, it takes him out of it. Or some of the picture feds where they don't have commentary, he doesn't really get into those. He's very picky about it, but he wanted to do this for a while, and so we've been working on it, and we've got our first few shows written out. We got a pilot episode we're going to do, and then we're going to jump into doing the first episode. But yeah, we've got the first 2 or 3 episodes booked. We're going to have a tournament for our world title. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're using a mixture of legends and current day stars. As for their ring names and stuff, some guys we might use their indie names. We might use different aliases. Heck, some guys might make appearances as 2 aliases, and we might pretend they're 2 different people. So, you know, again, we're just doing this for fun. We're going to have a great time fantasy booking and telling stories, and we hope you guys will come along for the ride. Critique us. I am open to the constructive criticism. My son just turned 7, so I will be handling all of the social media aspect of it, such as the comments and things like that. But I will definitely share with him some of the better ones, you know, that I think are more appropriate for him. I'm not going to tell him about like any of the trolls and stuff like that. But if you feel like trolling, I don't have a problem. Do your thing, guys. But yeah, we're going to have fun. This is for him and I to have something to do together that's fun, creative, and, you know, again, it's just a fun thing for us to do. So, yeah, and if you guys are ever curious if we have duplicate figures or whatever that we're not interested in, because sometimes you buy like figure lots and things like that, we will post them on our Instagram at PWJuice, Juce, selling them the extras. So who knows, maybe we'll do giveaways at some point and just give away a bunch of the extras. I don't know. But we're open to ideas. So if you have ideas about that, let us know. If you are trying to get rid of some figures that you don't want, feel free to reach out to us. You know, we might be interested. I'm not interested in overpaying. If you are, you know, looking to sell something just to get rid of it, or you just want to help us and our channel and our figure fed, then, you know, again, reach out. We would appreciate that and would love working with you and getting to know you guys. So, yeah. So anyways, this is it. Well, we are going to do more. Hopefully eventually we can get some of like the extreme sets. Maybe even get the crowd backdrop. I know there's the one guy, Wrestlistic, who does the really cool printouts for the backdrops and things like that. Reasonably priced. However, finding someone who will print them at a reasonable price is another question altogether. I need to look into that a little bit more. See what, you know, what they typically charge for things like that. We know of a few people locally who do those kinds of things. So yeah, and if you've got ideas for how to spruce this arena up, let me know. Like I said, it's going to be, I think, a big like jumbotron above there. It's going to be wider than this. We're just going to put that up there. I was thinking about doing like a big banner with our logo that hangs in the back there. Maybe even like a wall of fame or something where we like post our champions. I don't know if I want to do that or not, but I thought that would be cool to have like our champions like banners, like maybe a picture of the belt and then a picture of the wrestler underneath it if he's the champion. And then if somebody else wins the belt, then you put them up there in place of that picture. I thought that might be kind of cool too. So would require me to get pictures taken and printed out of all of our roster, but I still think that might be kind of cool. So yeah, I don't know, just feeling out different ideas. Maybe eventually having like a ring of fame. If we retire any guys that we're not going to use anymore or have no intention of using anymore. So yeah, anyways, really looking forward to doing this. If you guys are curious, I do have other YouTube channels. My longest running current channel is actually my role-playing game channel about Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. It's Master the Game RPG. Been running that since 2012. So this is something that I can easily commit to and follow through on. We are going to be doing it, like I said, as a father-son thing. So it's going to depend on him too, because if he's no longer interested in doing it, well, I don't think I'm going to be doing it on my own unless something crazy happens or unless I'm having a blast. So, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. But anyways, that's the gist. I've rambled long enough. Again, I hope you guys are looking forward to this. Yeah, so like I said, we're eventually going to upgrade the ring to the bigger scale ring. All of this is still a work in process, but I just wanted to share with you guys what we have at this point. you know. So yeah, again, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button and give us a like. Drop a comment with your thoughts, opinions, maybe your ideas. Would love to hear them. And we'll see you guys next time.